But I sure will be glad when the house gets done. I don't mind working on the house and doing things like that. I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. But when I stepped down from pastoring, I said I retreaded. I did it on purpose. I had a purpose, a plan. I've got something I want to do with the rest of my life, and it involves a lot of things that have to do with ministry of encouragement to preachers and things. But I also want to write and spend some more time writing Bible study books and devotions, things like that. I have some ideas for some books I really want to get involved in. They would be historical fiction books with a Christian undertow, a good Christian message in each one of them. But I also started on a series of messages that I want to do series of books, fictional books that based on the character of some of the pastors that I've known in the years that I've been in the ministry. Some of them have incredible tales and stories. One of the pastors I know is a guy by the name of Bill Wamsgans. He's passed away now, but I remember hearing him one time talking about this. Was actually at the funeral of his wife, and he gave a testimony at her funeral. It said she was the only woman he had ever dated. He had never even gone on a date before. His Christian testimony and faith, and they lived happily until her passing. And he did remarry and lived another, 15 years in ministry. Brother Wamsgans, he told a story one time when he pastored in Dodge City, Kansas, a small church, didn't have much money. He was going to go to a pastor's fellowship meeting, and the car he couldn't afford gas. And so in order to get to the fellowship meeting, he put kerosene in that car. I understand it really would run still, but it smoked like to high heaven. And so when he got to fellowship meeting, his dad, who was also a pastor, was embarrassed by it and helped him to siphon out that kerosene and put a tank of gas in it to get it home. Anyway, some great stories like that. And then this pastor in Plains, Montana, his life story is one just based some fictional stories on those fellas, and some others I know that just their life account, the testimony of God working in their life. Oftentimes struggling financially, and yet God was faithful to provide for them and to care for them. They never got bitter against God, and they never got bitter against people. They just kept serving the Lord, knowing that really our reward is in heaven. And I want to write some books about those things, but I got to get a house built first.